before 2020, I wasn't really what they call a gun nut. I only had one handgun, and even that was my retirement plan, if you know what I mean. I used to love going target shooting with some of my friends who were gun nuts, and even though that was fun, it wasn't really for me. But it wasn't until 2020 when I realized that everything that I had heard from the so-called conspiracy theories was becoming the reality. And that was when I went to a gun store and I bought a few weapons. I bought a hunting rifle mainly to hunt for big game. I bought a shotgun to hunt for poultry as well as for home defense. And I bought an assault rifle for home defense against looters and invaders. And I bought a few additional handguns for my son and other family members. And back then, when I was buying all those guns, I had a pretty good idea what exactly I was buying them for. But it wasn't until 2023 when I realized there would be another reason for me to have all those guns. It was in 2023 when the US government and the defense ministry officially made it public that they were having problems recruiting people in the US armed forces. And it was in 2023 when they started floating the idea of bringing back the draft. And after watching the recruiting videos from Ukraine where the Nazis were dragging men off the streets and sending them to the front lines, I realized they would be doing exactly the same in the US. And that was when I found another reason for having all these guns and ammo that I bought. I don't know about you, but anybody who will try to draft me or my son into any war, whether it's against Russia, China, Iran, whether it's a civil war or any other war, doesn't matter. Anybody in any kind of uniform who tries to draft me or my son will be shot on the spot. And after that, if I have a chance, I will take their driver's license and go to the address on the driver's license and will execute everybody who lives there. If one thing I learned from the communists and fascists, that is collective punishment. I made a conscious decision that my war will start when anybody tries to harm me or my family, when anybody tries to order me to do something that I don't want to do, or when they try to make me do something that I don't want to do. I will not fight for or against any ideologies or beliefs. I will only fight to defend myself and my loved ones. What about you? Do you know why you have all those guns and ammo?